Right now at airports across the country, flight cancellations are mounting. The Federal Aviation Administration is reducing flight capacity by at least 4% amid the ongoing government shutdown. And it's a move that could impact your travel plans.
Big time, yeah. The FAA is imposing the reductions to take pressure off of air traffic controllers.
Now, the shutdown has worsened staffing shortages as controllers call in sick because they're working without pay during the shutdown.
More than 40 different airports, including Detroit Metro, could be asked to cancel flights to ease pressure on air traffic controllers. Several airlines are now scrambling to cope with the flight cancellations.
Now, I just checked FlightAware, and so far there are 815 cancellations nationwide and 504 delays. 7 News Detroit reporter Brittany Toulis joins us live from the McNamara terminal at Detroit Metro Airport. And Brittany, how are things looking there? And have you heard from any travelers this morning who have faced a flight cancellation early on this Friday?
Yeah, Keenan, so far so good, and we haven't run into anybody with a canceled flight. Airlines are trying their best to reach customers before they leave for the airport. So if you're flying today, check your flight status before you leave. But even if you're flying out today, there's no guarantee your return trip will move smoothly. Now, there have been cancellations across the country. Airlines have canceled 33 flights in and out of DTW here. You can see some of those reflected on this board. Some of those other cancellations are with the other airlines here, but the cancellation numbers are expected to ramp up in the next few days. Here's that timeline. Today, 4% of flights will be cut. That amount gradually increases through the week, and by next Friday, the FAA is ordering airlines to cancel 10% of flights across the 40 busiest airports, and DTW is one of them. When we get to that peak, airlines will be canceling about 80 flights a day here at DTW. Delta, a hub here in Detroit, says it's trying to let flyers know a day ahead of time. Delta canceling 107 flights nationwide today. Tomorrow's cancellations already done too. Now to why this is all happening. The government shutdown and air traffic controller shortages. The Federal Aviation Administration saying it's to maintain safety standards. The FAA adding data from safety reports filed by pilots and air traffic controllers show increased stress on the air travel system. That stress increasing risk. Travelers bracing as their travel plans potentially become another thing impacted by the shutdown. How are you guys feeling about just the whole situation?
You really want me to answer that? Trump and the Republicans need to get off their butt and start negotiating with the Democrats.
I mean, our whole system of government's set up for negotiations.
Coming back might be a little bit crazy, might be a tad bit crazy, but gotta get early. Hopefully I'm not stuck.
Now, if you are one of the people, the unlucky people with a canceled flight today, the airlines are required to either refund you or rebook you, but the airlines are not required to cover any secondary cost caused by those cancellations. So if you need another hotel night stay, that is not going to be refunded. But if you do have a long international flight, those flyers are safe. Those flights are going to continue as scheduled. Now, when it comes to DTW here, the FAA ordered the airlines to make these cuts. So DTW says itself they have not heard from the FAA at all, and you can read that full statement right on WXYZ.com. And operations here will also run smoothly. I'm going to send it back to you guys. But for now, live at DTW, I'm Brittany Toulis for 7 News Detroit this morning.
Yeah, and the FAA ordered these cancellations at 40 of the largest airports in the country, but flights from, let's say, Metro to a smaller airport, if those flights don't take off, the impacts will be felt even at the smaller airports, not included in this initial order. Brittany Toulis live for us this morning at Metro.